As Elon Musk attempts to drastically cut the federal workforce, the tech mogul's electric car maker Tesla has come under fire. Literally, there have been at least 10 acts of vandalism against Tesla vehicles, dealerships, or charging stations in recent weeks, according to police and local reports, highlighting the backlash Musk has faced since taking on an unprecedented role in the federal government. In January, a 40-year-old woman threw a Molotov cocktail at a Cybertruck parked at a dealership in Colorado. Last week, more than half a dozen Tesla charging stations were intentionally set on fire near Boston, and in Oregon, police said that at least 7 shots were fired at a Tesla dealership there that morning, damaging 3 cars and shattering windows.
Good morning, Owasso. This is Chad with Owasso Live, and this is the Morning Loop. Well, my brother Corey's still on vacation, so I'm flying solo again. So, as you can see from the video that we just started with, today's topic is the Tesla attacks. And it's just very, very hypocritical that the once very pro-environment left is attacking electric vehicles and a guy trying to save the planet by making electric vehicles. If the planet is more important than politics, why on earth are we attacking electric vehicles that have supposedly been the thing that's saving the planet from carbon emissions and us destroying ourselves in like the next 5-10 years, whatever the heck the new term is now? So I'm just very, very confused by all that. And that's why I've got the topic that I have today. It's just like how hypocritical is like it is the saying that whatever Trump is for, the left has to attack and be against. So I mean, if we want to just stop all this madness, just say Trump is pro air, and then the left will say that they're anti air and just hold their breaths and hopefully pass out. But we'll start this off with the article that I pulled up here, and this is from Forbes. Surge in Tesla protest. AG Attorney General Pam Bondi says Justice Department will investigate. Top line, Attorney General Pam Bondi said Friday that she is opening an investigation into vandalism of the Tesla dealerships and protest against the company's CEO and Doge chief Elon Musk grow across the country. Days after President Donald Trump threatened protesters will go through hell and be labeled domestic terrorists. And here's a timeline of events. March 13th, more than a dozen shots were fired at a Tesla dealership in Tigard, Oregon. The second such incident at the location in 1 week, causing damage to cars, stores, and windows, police said. March 12th, protesters from Stop Oil, a British environmentalist group, which there's the most hypocritical part of all this, poured orange liquid latex over Tesla Optimus robot at a company store in London as a form of protest against Musk, whom the organizer said in a statement is throwing hundreds of thousands of people out of work, jeopardizing climate science, and denying health care to the vulnerable people. Okay. Stop Oil, Just Stop Oil, is attacking Elon Musk for making electric vehicles. Now, they say for jeopardizing workers and climate science and denying health care to vulnerable people, but, still kind of suspicious attacking the guy who's known for making electric cars. March 11th, 3 Tesla vehicles in Dedham, Massachusetts, dealership were vandalized, police said, with all 4 wheels on each vehicle being damaged and 2 others defaced with spray paint. March 9th, 4 Tesla Cybertrucks were damaged in a fire in Seattle. Fire officials told the Associated Press, though the origins of the fire is unclear and under investigation. March 7th, a man unintentionally sets his clothes on fire while also setting a fire to 3 Tesla charging stations with Molotov cocktails in North Charleston, South Carolina parking lot. While wearing a t-shirt that said F Trump, long live Ukraine, multiple locals called outlets reported. March 6th, at least 7 shots were fired at Tigard, Oregon Tesla dealership, police said, which caused damage to 3 cars and store window. Police said, on March 3rd, police said 7 Tesla charging stations in Littleton, Massachusetts, was sustained heavy damage in fires that appeared to be intentionally set. March 2nd, Baltimore County Police said graffiti was found at a Tesla dealership in Owings Millings, Maryland, which said "No Musk" alongside what appeared to resemble a swastika. February 24th, 42-year-old Colorado resident Lucy Grace Nelson was confronted by police and charged with malicious destruction of property for numerous alleged incidents of vandalism at a Tesla dealership in Loveland, Colorado, with police finding a container of gasoline plus boxes of bottles and wicked material in her car, according to the United States Attorney's Office for the District of Colorado. And this just goes on and on. I mean, all the way even back to January. Salem man reported throwing Molotov cocktails at Tesla vehicles. And this isn't even including all the people just randomly going up and assaulting and flipping people off and throwing stuff at people's Teslas just driving down the street that aren't being reported or filed. We've shown videos of that guy, that crazy guy in New York, that's just going up to a car, banging on the window, and flipping off like a family of four in there. Pam Bondi said in the Fox interview Friday morning that she has directed an investigation to be opened into the Tesla property to prosecute perpetrators to find out anyone who may be funding these protests. If you're going to touch a Tesla, go to a dealership, do anything, you better watch yourself because we're coming after you, Bondi said, stating that one person has been jailed for throwing a Molotov cocktail at a dealership and facing 20 years. So that's a lot of stuff going on right now. I mean, this article goes on for a while. I could be reading it forever, but we're seeing that this is the left, the supposedly tolerant left, attacking a political opponent who was their biggest darling up until this last election cycle. And only like the last minute. Elon Musk only came out to support Trump like the second part of his campaign and the second half of it. I mean, it is insane how he went from the left's ultimate hero to the ultimate villain within the span of less than a year. It is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I'm just going to get to a bunch of these memes that just show how hypocritical all this stuff is. Here's this first one that I have pulled up here. Then, Elon Musk is a genius and electric vehicles are so much better for the climate. Now, F the climate. I mean, that is a perfect meme. That is what happened. That has been what's going on. The left has always been pro-environment. And all of a sudden, the right, which is not necessarily pro-environment, but they're supporting Elon Musk for supporting Trump, it can't happen. They can't allow this to happen or to continue. It is absolutely crazy. Next one I have pulled up here. Let me get it just a little bit bigger. There we go. All right. As you can see, it's the Democratic Party throwing Molotov cocktails at Elon Musk. It's the America pushing his car up, and it says, "Watch out, they hate me and they're crazy." Which is very true at this point. Very accurate. Then I saw these little cards coming up right now. This is what's kind of blowing up on the left, is Tesla just being on fire. The little girl that burns up a home is Tesla now. Good Lord. Then this one right here said, "Kid gets a toy Lego set Tesla and it's on fire." This is the left right now. Oh man. And then, but this is a combined effort among the left wing. Memes like this have been being shared around left wing circles on all social media platforms. Pull the plug. Take down Tesla. Defund Tesla. And that is happening. Tesla stock prices are down. So I'll see if I can pull that up real quick just on Google. Real quick. Just do Tesla. Let's do it through Google since they're the more biased search platform too. So let's see here. Tesla stocks. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it is going back up a little bit, but you can see right here that it dipped quite a bit. That's 1 day ago. Let's go 5 days. Yeah, it shot down about 5 days ago. Let's look at the month level. So it's down from where it was before February. So let's go back 6 months now. So it saw skyrocket towards a huge skyrocket go up about the time that Trump won the election. It just goes up and up and up all the way to December, stays pretty high up there. And then all of a sudden, after January 20th, pretty much, it starts to go down, shooting down. And that's about the time that if you remember that one guy's Tesla blew up in front of Trump Tower. And then it seems after that people have been targeting Tesla and Trump ever since on the left. So that's wild. That's absolutely wild. Oh, but anyway, but that is happening. Left wing circles are sharing that meme right there. Pull the plug and defund Tesla. That is making its rounds. So this is a concerted effort to try to take down this. And this is also happening in other countries too. In Germany, in Britain, there are people doing this all over the nation. But with this, there's always people fighting back. This guy says, been out all day putting Trump stickers on rioters' cars, then sitting back and watching them destroy each other's cars. There are ways of fighting back against these people without being violent, and them the snake kind of eating its own tail. And that is a genius way of doing that. And let's see here. Yep. And this is from the Babylon Bee, but this is actually a real thing happening. Liberals defeat Nazis by painting swastikas everywhere and torching immigrant businesses. Not wrong. Not wrong. Then these are absolutely true. So you see just a happy Trump supporter, and there's just a bunch of rioters and protesters. Antifa, BLM, the feminist pink, vagina hats. And he goes, "Why are you so full of hate?" And he's just sitting there just happy as all can be. Then, of course, the kind of new atheist type guy, like seeing a Christian yell, "The end is near." And then there's a climate change guy doing the exact same thing, saying, "The end is near." And he's like, "Oh." Which that's true. Like, it's just, who you gonna listen to? Like I said, they're just like, it's not the religion. It's the planet we're listening to. Then, of course, we showed this one before, but it's just so relevant to right now, is vandalism right there. It's just vandalism if you're burning up a Tesla and, you're doing your form of protest. But burnout on a pride, painting portrait on a road, hate crime, going straight to jail. Oh, then all we have left here is just all these videos that are coming out, which I'll kind of mute them because we don't even need to hear it. It's just music, but just like these crazy people attacking Teslas. I mean, absolutely insane. These people are crazy. The lunatics are running the asylum now in the Democratic Party, is what it seems to me. I wish that wasn't the case, but there's no other way to really look at this anymore. I mean, look, these are people. Look, the police aren't doing anything. They're throwing stuff at people's cars, and police are just watching.
And the share value is plummeting.
I mean, if you don't feel safe driving around in a particular vehicle or wearing a MAGA hat, I mean, you can't do these things now because people are targeting you. This is political. This is terrorism. Is like trying to politically motivate people to do or not do things. And it is being encouraged by left-wing politicians. And just look, damage from here. Where's this one? This is the Seattle one. And this is happening in too many places all at similar times for this to not to be a group effort. And I've already told you that meme that I showed you that said defund Tesla, unplug them or whatever, that is being shared in left-wing social media groups. It's crazy.
Unbelievable. Seattle fire on the scene.
So you gotta get off the truck.
Breaking news. I'm sorry?
Get off the truck.
All right, you've got dozens of firefighters now putting out flames on the Cybertruck. Absolutely insane. Look, you still see flames right underneath the Cybertruck. As you can see, there are several other Cybertrucks just parked here.
Crazy.
The Soto neighborhood here in Seattle.
Absolutely insane. And it just continues. I don't think we're going to see a stop to this for a while. I don't think anyone was imagining like this amount of political violence by the left. I mean, this is the new summer of love, but since it can't be racially motivated, you know, it's not being tolerated as much. It's crazy. I don't know what to think anymore at this point. But that's pretty much all I have for today. I'm going to end this out with Alex Jones driving a Tesla through an anti-Elon Tesla protest, and it is glorious. So that's how I'm going to end the show today. But that's really all I have for today. Let me go ahead and transition a couple of things real quick, and then I'll get us out of here with my video here. There we go. And full screen. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. Well, this is Chad with Owasso Live, and this was the Morning Loop. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you too can stay a loop. And that's pretty much all I've got for you today. God bless you, everybody, and I'll see you on the next show.
America is winning and taking the country back from George Soros and the millionaires, and the leftist terrorists are not successful and will not be able to stop us from removing the deep state. America is rising. America is standing with President Trump and Elon Musk. America is standing against the tyrants, and we will defeat you. You can burn